Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly Tarotscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant.reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. So if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. I would love you eternally for it. If you have already, thank you so much for being a part of the Reydiant.reality family. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading, well, you can do so with me. You can do so on the email address below. And if you haven't seen it already, don't forget to check out the Reydiant mini series. We're in the last 6 days of a 12-day window where 6 planets have been and will be continue to be retrograde. It just gives you kind of some information on what that might mean for us. Okay, so before we start, I would like to bless both of these decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So your destiny card is about the biggest overarching theme that's going to take place this week. It's what's likely to transpire, you know, what's going to be the defining attribute or characteristic of the week. And you get the Magician. This is beautiful. So this week you're going to be leveling up, Cancer. This week you are going to be taking that step up. This week you are going to be in that space of abundance, yes, absolutely, but in that space of manifestation. This will see you really deciding to make a step towards becoming a master at something. When you see the Magician card, this is somebody that's elevated. It's somebody that is a master communicator. This is the week where you find your voice. This is the week where you know what you want to say. You might not say it this week. You might only discover what your true nature, or not even your true nature, what your true message is. Because this card is actually ruled by Mercury. And so therefore it represents communication. But for me, it's about communicating who you are at a fundamental level and speaking your truth. And in doing so, not only do you become a master in other people's eyes, but you elevate yourself in the universal context. And you do so by speaking your truth and living your truth and manifesting your desires into reality. And the best way for you to do that is to decide what it is that you want to communicate. What is your true message? What is your gift to humanity? And this week, Cancer, it looks like you find it. You find your voice, you find your strength, and you find your power. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So your direction card is how this is, you know, how it's best achieved, what the context of that might be. Add context to, you know, to the, ooh, okay, straight away you've got one out and it's a major. You get the Justice card. So look at that. This is about you speaking your truth, the direction that takes. Now, the Justice card represents Libra. So this talks about you making a decision, but it also talks about you actually putting that into practice. And when I say putting that into practice, this to me looks like Cancerians, pick up a pen, get writing. If you have been procrastinating on putting in for an exam or putting in for a course or, you know, a job interview or, you know, applying for a certain type of job that you've always wanted to do, or even just discovering that you have a talent for sharing, you know, for sharing your opinion, for sharing your voice, for sharing your written word, especially. You know, this week, this is about you putting pen to paper and finding what it is that is truly yours to say and what it is that is yours to truly deliver to humanity. The Justice card also talks about legal things as well. And this to me, especially with the Magician there, this is about you not only finding your voice and finding your power, but it's about you making the decision, Justice. It's about you making the decision to be that, like, to do it officially, to do it properly, you know, to say, right, okay, it's not enough for me to say, oh, I'm going to do this or I want to do that. This is the week where you say, I'm going to actually do it. You might not put it into practice this week, but this is the week where you make the decision and you start that path. Even under a retrograde, these cards are amazing because they put you in a place of strength. This is about you discovering, you know, and it might well be that a very learned person, someone that is, you know, at the height of their game, actually helps you do this. Reach out this week. If you know there's somebody that is able to help you on your path to becoming what it is that you want to become, reach out to that person because they're going to be really receptive to you this week. I wish you an abundance of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance itself. Have an amazing week and I'll see you very soon for more videos. Take care.